We were kind of more of a frontline triage repair program, so we'd try to keep them warm and dry is where we'd kind of hand them off at. We refer them over to different agencies that did weatherization. Now we're starting to step into that a little bit more, and so we have to pair weatherization with every furnace that we put in. It used to be more like, hey, if we can do 2 or 3 big items in the house, leave them in a better spot, then great. But we've learned along the way that we need to look at long-term sustainability, and along with that becomes reducing their monthly cash outflow. A lot of our residents are low income. It's not uncommon for folks up here to be paying, $300 to $400 to heat their houses per month. Putting a high efficiency furnace, hot water tank, doesn't really do a whole lot. If you can't keep the energy in the house, then it's going to go right out the roof, right? Which I've learned after the last couple of years. So it's been a paradigm shift, yeah. So Shipshape came into our vision, was suggested from Rocket Community Fund. Somebody we knew over at Rocket Community Fund, Gwen Gell, and so she thought of UCHC, and then we might be a good fit for Shipshape because she knows the number of furnaces, hot water tanks that we're putting in, and also the problems we have with these basements repetitively flooding. So I was like, well, another program I got to deal with, something else I got to do. But then once I learned a little bit more about it, I was like, okay, well, if we can get people to understand the technology and to use that technology and maintain that, which it seems like it's, after I learned about the program, it's maintainable. Most of the houses in Detroit have basements. And like I said, the system, when it was put in, is over 100 years old. And so as you get low density neighborhoods, which means they start tearing homes down, they have vacant lots. And now you have the city main is not being flushed out like it used to be. And now you have to go in there and drag it and pull the sludge out of there. And so you've got backup there, you've got trees compromising homes in the attics and in the alleys. So tree roots get in there, the old ceramic clay tiles, they bust. And then, when the water in the city backs up, catastrophic rate event, it floods all the underpasses and also all the basements. Like elderly clients, if they come in, and we have folks that don't go in their basements very often at all. They can't, mobility issues, a lot of compromised stairways, so they may not know the furnace is flooding until the heat goes off. And so here we can get an early warning system, even if it doesn't go to their phone, maybe a family member, and they can go down and check before the water gets too high. And seeing the monitor placement and everything will be, you can target those certain areas, the problem areas, the floor drains that are backing up, so we can catch it when it becomes a little pond before it becomes a lake. They take care of the small repairs so they don't become huge burdens financially.